Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
Recently, I did a freestyle for the BET Awards Cypher, addressing and condemning rappers who unabashedly abuse women and those who stand up for them and even call them legends. I stand behind those statements. It was pre-recorded weeks ago, and I had no idea a grieving mother would be in the audience to honor her lost son. I never intended to disrespect her, and I offer my deepest condolences for her loss at the hands of gun violence. However, I vehemently reject the trend in hip-hop of championing abusers, and I will not hold my tongue about it. I don't give a fuck about getting attention. I care about bringing awareness and holding people accountable for their actions.
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So we just heard from my brother Vic Mensa, and it sounds like he was sincere. It sounds like he came straight from the heart. Brother just said that he meant no disrespect to brother XXXTentacion. He said that the lyrical expression and manifestation that he talked about, the disrespect of women, he never meant it to be directed at a grieving mother because it was pre-recorded, right? But he said he still stands by his comments pertaining to the disrespect of women, and that's 100. We all should have that same type sentiment when it comes to the disrespect of our women in our families, in our communities, and in society in general, brothers. So who can be mad at that? I'm pretty sure you personally don't want any man disrespecting your sister, your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, your niece, any of your cousins, any of your relatives, because in the greater scheme of things, we all family, right? So for a man to disrespect your mother, he's disrespecting my mother. If we look at it in that perspective, for a man to disrespect your little sister, he's disrespecting my little sister, right? So we have to take ownership of the lyrical content we put out, and we have to take ownership of the ramifications that come as a result of mistakes that we make and each other make. Meaning that Vic took ownership. He said, okay, brother put out some content about women, I'ma clap back. Not in the sense of going to war with my brother, but going to war with the thought of disrespecting the woman. None of us, man, should ever disrespect women. All of us come from the womb of a woman. I don't care what her condition is. If her condition is not what it should be, we should not degrade or mistreat our women just because they're in that condition, right? If a woman doesn't know her self-worth or her value, and us as men take advantage of her in that condition, what does that show about us? Right? So, and never call our women out their names, brothers. They're not H's, they're not B's, they're none of that. And like I heard Minister Farrakhan say, if she's a B, then what are you a son of, right? Because she produced you. Our women produce us. So our women are none of that, brother. They are the highest manifestation of the second self of God, because after God created himself, he needed someone to co-partner, to produce, to help reproduce and continue the line of divine, continue the line of humanity. So we need each other. We are nothing without each other. So I salute Brother Mensa for uplifting the woman, man. That's a major key. You know what I'm saying? So all of us should have that same feeling, bro. And when we begin to honor our women and respect and protect our women, then you will see a new culture in our community. You will see a new culture in society. You will see a new culture in humanity, and you will see new life. It's like new vegetation growing once we respect our women and they respect themselves, and we start to get more knowledge. And man, we'll just see a new revolution. The minister said that this world is in the condition it's in because the disrespect of women. This world could be so much better, but it belittles women, right? And it's in such a condition that it has women degrading themselves, right? It has women who don't know their value, don't know that you don't have to get men on a low level, a bestial, animalistic, over-sexualized level. No, you're much more than your physical, sisters. In fact, your physical is just the housing that houses who you really are. And that's why a lot of our women are so unaware of their true worth, because they think that their true worth is bound in the physical, and how big my backside is, and how big my breasts are, how nice my hair looks, how my nails are done. No, sister, that's, don't get me wrong, to the man who's willing to commit himself to be responsible to you, that's nice, but you're much more than that. You're much more than that. You know, so brothers, you know, we have to honor and respect the women in our communities, because we're nothing without them, and vice versa, sisters. We have to respect the men, because these brothers have a lot on our shoulders out here in society. We have a lot of opposition. We have a lot of resentment, because those in power know the power of the black man, and they know that if we're left to be our natural self, and if we have the requisite knowledge, that we will all become powerhouses, because it's in our very DNA to be great, right? It's in our very DNA to conquer and to master everything that's in existence, right? It's in our DNA to govern. It's in our DNA to be bosses, right? And our enemies know that. So we have to uplift each other in the black and brown community, because at the end of the day, we're all we have. Then that's when it comes down to it, family. In the inner cities of America, we have to look out for each other, because our adversaries most certainly will not. So man, I salute Brother Mensa. That's 100, big brother. And I love how you came from your heart, you know, to the people, just letting them know, hey, my condolences to the family. That wasn't my intention. And it takes a man to do that, you know what I'm saying, to come back out and clear the smoke, you know. So this your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing out. Peace.